Okay, here we've got on the Empire Strikes Back card, we've got Greedo, and I've shown photographs of this before, but I've never really done a review of this figure. And it's on a US Kenner card. It's grade 80, and the card gets 85, the bubble gets 80, and the figure gets 90. So there's a slight yellow tinge to the bubble now. And I got this pretty cheap actually, and these go for a lot more than what I paid for it these days. So really nice. That picture there of Greedo with a green background just looks amazing, and this is on the second release card, Empire Strikes Back card. First came out on the Star Wars 78 back, and then 20 back, and then 21 back, and then onto the Empire Strikes Back cards. Greedo's a fantastic figure. The head sculpt is brilliant. Really captures the look of our favourite Rodian, and we've got the green costume there, which isn't very movie accurate, but as a a product of the 70s, this is very 70s. It's got a sort of knee-high boots, almost a rubberized suit, the sort of thing you'd go disco dancing to in the 70s, I guess. Dancing away to ABBA and all that sort of stuff. So maybe this was Greedo's disco dancing outfit, you know, or staying alive. Not that he did stay alive. Famously a bounty hunter, very controversial because of what George Lucas did with the special editions, making Greedo firing first. And you know, completely ludicrous really, because if you're standing right in front of someone or sitting in front of someone, how can you miss? This is just absolute nonsense on George Lucas's part, that he didn't want Han Solo to seem so ruthless. Obviously Han Solo's a cool character, and obviously he shot first, so he's going to take out Greedo any day, you know. He's not going to let this sort of bug-eyed green critter take him out. Han Solo's a cool dude, and when you're living in a sort of society like that, you can't take risks. You have to take out these guys before they take you out, you know. It's like living in the ghetto, I guess, you know, or living in Basildon. Anyway, Greedo here, the image on the card is just fantastic. Card is a high grade, it's 85, so this is a pretty flawless card, unpunched. It looked better on a Star Wars card obviously, but it still looks good on the Empire Strikes Back card, and the figure looks really nice, and the bubble is very nice, apart from slightly yellowing now. I got this for a good price. I don't know why people weren't bidding on this, but you know, this is a couple of years ago anyhow, so, but, you know. And then, if we turn the card around, you can see that it's a 41 back D card. So, gone are all the little boxes with the different coloured backgrounds for each figure, which look, I prefer those. Now you've just got the blue backgrounds and all the figures displayed together. And there's 41 to collect, and you've got a list at the bottom of all the 41 figures, and then different items you could get, which are all Empire Strikes Back sort of toys. You've got the Snow Speeder, the Hoth playset, or the turret probot thing, mini rigs, attack, and the Hoth attack base, Imperial attack base. And then you've got proof of purchase and all that sort of stuff, blah blah blah. So this is when Kenner went from doing sort of individual figure shots to going to a group photo, and that's going to be how it's going to be done for the rest of the Empire Strikes Back cards. all the Return of the Jedi, Power of the Force, and Tri-Logo. So it's just mainly because there was so many more figures coming out. So after 41 backs you get 45 backs, then you get 47 backs, and then you get 48 backs. Then you get the move to Jedi. So Jedi cards, you can get them with 48 backs as well, and on Palatoy cards you can get Jedi cards with 45 backs. Okay, so let's turn the card around. One more look at this fabulous item. Greedo, the orange background behind the figure. Brilliant, very green figure. I'm thinking E.T. Elliot calls the figure, when he's showing E.T. Star Wars figures, he calls him Green Greedo, and you can see why he calls him Green Greedo. So, very nice graded Greedo there. Popular figure. The only known variation is the Tri-Logo variation, which is meant to be a darker green, and that comes on a hybrid card. I mean, I've got one on a hybrid card, but it's not the variation figure. But this just looks really nice, and the photograph's just amazing. You could get this on a vintage collection. What is it, 2006? I think they released this card again with modern version of Greedo. I've got that as well. Okay, so say goodbye to Greedo. Well, he's gonna get shot, isn't he? Anyway, cheers.